Welcome to session 6 of our classes on infinite sequences. In the last session, we have studied limit laws. If limit of an is equal to L and limit of Bn is equal to M, then limit of sum of the sequences is same as sum of the limits, and limit of Can equal to C into limit of An. Limit of product of A and Bn is equal to product of L and M. Limit of quotient of An and Bn is equal to quotient of L and M. And limit of An raised to P as n tends to infinity is equal to L raised to P, where P is positive and An is positive. And in this session, we are going to apply these properties to find limits of certain sequences. And let's see the first one. We have to determine the limit of n by n plus 1. Limit of n by n plus 1. We have to find this. So we will feel as if we can use this result. Limit of An by Bn equal to limit of L by M. But limit of the numerator, limit of n as n tends to infinity is infinity. Limit of n plus 1 as n tends to infinity is also infinity. So limit of An and limit of Bn does not exist, so we cannot use this result directly. I hope you understood. Limit of n is equal to infinity, and limit of n plus 1 is also infinity as n tends to infinity. So we cannot use result 4. Then how can we do this problem? What is our element? What's our An here? N by n plus 1. We can write this as n by n into n times 1 by n divided by n times 1 plus 1 by n. So that I can write this as, you can cancel these n. This is 1 by 1 plus 1 by n. Okay. Now, what is limit of An as n goes to infinity? It is limit of 1 by 1 plus 1 by n as n goes to infinity. Now check whether the numerator is convergent. Yes, it converges to 1. It is constant sequence 1. What about the denominator? 1 plus 1 by n. Limit of 1 plus 1 by n can be written as limit of 1 plus limit of 1 by n. 1 plus limit of 1 by n is 0. So both are convergent. So I can write this as limit of 1 as n tends to infinity by limit of 1 plus 1 by n as n goes to infinity. This is 1 divided by limit of 1 plus limit of 1 by n as n goes to infinity, which is 1 by 1 plus 0. So the required limit is 1. So our answer is 1. Okay. Now let's go through the next problem. What is limit of minus 1 raised to n as n goes to infinity? So here An is equal to minus 1 raised to n, which is minus 1, 1, minus 1, 1, minus 1, 1, etc. And this does not approach any finite limit as n goes to infinity. Okay, so we can say that minus 1 raised to n, the sequence is divergent. If there is a finite limit, we say that it is convergent. If there does not exist a finite limit, we say that it is divergent. Okay, now let's move on to the third problem. Find limit of log n by n as n goes to infinity. Okay, so I am using theorem 1 and theorem 2 to do this problem. So I am defining, let f of x is equal to log x by x. Therefore, who is our an? Log of n by n, which is nothing but f of n. Okay, so if limit of f of x as x tends to infinity is equal to L, it will be the limit for the sequence an also. So let's find what is limit of f of x as x goes to infinity. This is limit of log x by x as x goes to infinity. Then it is of the form infinity by infinity form, an indeterminate form. Whenever we encounter with an indeterminate form, we have a tool to find the limit, which is that L'Hopital's rule. So apply L'Hopital's rule. So that we will get, this is limit x tends to infinity, derivative of the numerator is 1 by x, divided by derivative of the denominator, it is 1. So this is nothing but limit x tends to infinity 1 by x, which is 0. Then what is limit n goes to infinity an? It is also 0 by our first theorem. Okay, when you answer this for your exam, never write by theorem 1, you have to state that theorem. Now let's move on to the fourth problem. Find limit of e raised to n, e power n by n square as n goes to infinity. Here also we are using the same technique. Define f of x is equal to e power x divided by x power 2. Therefore, our sequence an e power n by n square is f of n. Now we have to find what is limit of f of x as x goes to infinity. It is limit of e power x by x power 2 as x goes to infinity. Again it is of the form infinity by infinity form. So we apply L'Hopital's rule. We get this is same as limit x tends to infinity, derivative of the numerator divided by derivative of the denominator. Now again it is of the form infinity by infinity. So we will again use the rule L'Hopital's rule. Hence this is same as limit of derivative of the numerator by derivative of the denominator as x goes to infinity. Now it is equal to infinity. Therefore, limit extends to infinity f of x does not converge to a finite limit. So we can say that sequence an, which is sequence e power n by n power 2, is divergent. Okay. Thus we can use limit theorem 1 and limit theorem 2 to find limits of sequences. And in the next session we will study the next theorem, which is Squeeze theorem for sequences. Till then, study well. All the best.